Holy shit! I almost stuttered my word there. My words there. Thank you very much, Safety, for the Prime sub. Peak Poggers. Peak Cinema. Peak Cinema. Sorry, no. Thank you very much, Safety, for the for subscribing for 2 months. Peak Cinema. Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. I'll explain later on in the stream how I managed to buy myself a new PC. But thank you for the moolah, for the money. It's very much appreciated. It's going to a good cause, which is me. Thanks. I get to pay my rent. I'll explain later, Safety. Once the stream's up and running. Safety asks, what happened to your levitating? Not sure if that's a word, mate. PC exploding PC? It's still here, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming. But I have gotten myself a new PC that should be arriving in a few days' time. A little bit of a better PC. Because as wonderful as this PC has been to me, I need a new one. I had to sell my organs. It was horrible. But on the plus side, Mara should be getting the PC that I currently have at some point. I don't particularly see why not. To be fair, if I wipe this PC, or when I wipe this PC, it should be... I have to wipe this PC. There's so much fucking sex on this PC. It's unbelievable. There's so much... There's just so much fucking... There's so much NSFW stuff on this PC, it's insane. Probably the reason why it's running so poorly. Al Cope? Brother, you just appeared. You have no idea what I'm talking about. I saw your little avatar just appear, Malcolm. It's a 3060 though. 3060 Ti, the PC that I'm getting, which is it's pretty good. Should be able to run most games at pretty high graphics with pretty high FPS, which also means that I get to stream things like Marvel Rivals a lot more often. I also kind of want to try out different VR games on the new PC because I know that the graphics and the FPS will be much better, which means that they will be slightly more immersive, which means I get to get jump scared by Freddy Fazbear in full 4K HD TV. So yeah, I'll do a few more VR streams once I've got the PC as well, because it'd be pretty nice. Anyway, hope you guys have had a nice Monday so far. Whatever it was you guys are up to. Or were up to, I suppose. Unless you are still up to whatever you were up to. Whether that be school or work or whatever the fuck you guys were doing. Bit of a slow stream today, I see. Not a lot of people have hopped in. Well, I suppose that's my fault for not doing the stream pre-announcement earlier than usual. Did you guys see that the Five Nights at Freddy's video is like 1.1k views now? Pretty cool. Shit's kind of peak. You want to cut your hair short before you move, Mara? How short? I don't have a Discord set up, so they can't hear you. Did you make the stream avatar for Shrew? No, I completely fucking forgot, Purgatory. You need to remind me off stream, you know? Send me a DM. Shoot me a DM. Same with everyone else who is subscribed. If you want your own Minecraft avatar on the screen, shoot me a DM off stream. Whatever you guys tell me on stream, it goes right out of my brain once I end. The stream avatars, the Minecraft stream avatars, genuinely don't take a lot of time to make. I can do it in like 20-30 minutes. It is just literally a case of me actually having the attention span to begin it, which is usually boosted by an incredible amount when someone reminds me. My apologies for not doing that. I completely forgot. Well, it includes you, Safety. If you want your own Minecraft avatar here on the screen, just shoot me a DM after stream, or just shoot me a DM now. I can just mark it as unread. Oh yeah, just to clarify, both Purgatory and Safety, you need to send me the skins that you want me to make. So for Shruba, send me the skin that you want me to make. The skin that's like based on, because I know that Shruba changes the skin every 3 minutes. And Safety, send me your Minecraft skin as well, just to have that all done and dusted. Like I said, you guys can send me it now. I'll just mark it as unread. But I need that like I need that outside of stream, because just most of the time, if you guys tell me shit on stream, I just forget right after I end stream. That's just kind of how my brain goes. Anyways, Mara, how short are you thinking? Oh, the thing that Vio. Oh, this thing. Oh, that's pretty alright. Yeah, that looks interesting. The first one looks quite good. The second one looks... it's not my style personally, but the first one looks pretty damn good. I'll ask Crew to send you his Minecraft skin after stream. Cool. Just remember, Purgatory, it does entirely depend on... You know, it does entirely depend on me getting the Minecraft skin. Melka, if you want your... I'm saying this to everyone. I don't know if Melka's still here. Same with JX. You guys are all fucking sub now. If you want your fucking little avatar here to be your Minecraft skin, send me your Minecraft skin. Well, you want to cut your hair now? I was about to say. No, that's fair enough. I personally prefer when you have longer hair as opposed to shorter. But at the end of the day, it is your hair, not mine. No, that's fair enough. Like, I really like it when you let your hair down. You just look, I don't know, it just suits you a lot. I know it's uncomfortable, which is why you have it up all the time, but letting your hair down, I think, does look better. Probably. I mean, I can't blame you, I have my hair up as well. Put. Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the... Okay, cool, I'll start streaming in a moment. Wow, Safety just blew themselves up. Holy moly. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go stream now. I'll see you later. If you want to play Marvel Rivals afterwards, I'll probably stream for like 1 or 2 hours. And then if you have the energy or time to play Marvel Rivals afterwards, I'd be down. But I am gonna have to go to bed a little bit earlier than usual. Okay, alright. Love you. Toodaloo. Yes, Spade has now ascended, or descended actually, into a chatter. Chatterbox reference? Question mark? Cool, nice, delightful. Well, hope you are having a nice day today. Welcome to day 3 of Slime Rancher 2. This is the 3rd stream I'm doing because I'm dedicating some time and effort into actually playing this game. This is a good game. I'm waiting for Slime Rancher 2 to boot up for some fucking reason because apparently it's being slow today. Who's fucking messaging me on my phone? Nothing's fucking working right now. This is exactly why I'm getting a new PC. There we go. Holy shit, finally. Oh, whoops, my bad. Hold on. I forgot that I hadn't set the properties to what it was meant to be. Give me a second. Game capture properties. Infernal Purgatory says, I like when the streamer does jump or are flying, the hands flop around like chickens. That is true. Okay, cool. Everything should be good now. Yeah, there we go. Everything should be set up. Welcome everyone to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are going to have fun. Give me just a second. Jimkin. Yeah, Jimkin. I completely agree. Sorry, I'm just sorting something out on my phone. Give me just a moment. I see. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. In any case, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to some Slime Rancher 2. Electric Boogaloo. This game's pretty fun. Fun little game. It's a chill game. Bit of a chill stream. I think I clicked on the right save file. I don't even... well, I'm pretty damn sure I didn't even click on a save file. I just clicked continue. This looks like where I left off, though, so... Anyways, yeah, hope you guys are doing well. The amount of interactivity that you guys are going to get in the chat entirely depends on how much you guys talk. I would consider myself one of those streamers that... Well, no, never mind. I would consider myself one of those streamers that just yaps a lot. But there comes a point where I just stop talking. And sometimes the chat needs to actually say something interesting for me to reply to. In order for that sort of energy to continue. I don't know how many people have seen my past Slime Rancher streams, but they exist. They're out there. They're pretty cool. I'm gonna go deposit some shit into here. What can I make? What did I want to make? I don't know what this actually does. Gray-linked cannon, combining ancient warp technology and slime sides allows two sides of the link cannon to efficiently transport items across distances. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of would like to make this. That'd be nice. Probably help me out a lot when it comes to traveling over long distances and having to not run a million miles to put things away. In any case, how are my slimes doing? How are my little fellas holding up? Chickens are still chickening. I can't wait to get automation in this. I know some people think automation is quite boring in video games, but automation most of the time scratches this sort of niche part of my brain. Oh no, but you guys need food as well, don't you? Cool, nice. That is delightful. I should probably also put these guys away, shouldn't I? Perhaps I just thought of something in the city after people fully die. They should have one extra life to lurk in the city with guns and iron armor. They can shoot you, but not zombies, and basically people can loot them if you kill them. Why? Like, what's the benefits of this? People can't loot them if you kill them. So what, they're just extra nuisances? It's harder, plus people who still want to play can play. It's already a little difficult, JX, and like Spade just said, I don't feel like there's much of a reason for that. Unfortunately, it is Dust Till Dawn is one of those events where if you're out, you know? Like, it's one of the more competitive events. It was just an idea anyways, that's fair enough. I'm not gonna disrespect the idea. We already have a rising zombie difficulty? Yeah, that is true. If people don't get picked off by players, eventually the zombie difficulty will probably pick them off. I mean, yeah, you're right, it is an idea. But what does the difficulty do? As the difficulty of the zombies increases, the zombies get better and better gear. And they get slightly faster. I've altered the speed, obviously, with stuff that happened. But, the zombies basically get harder, and there's more of them. Yeah, they can break glass now once they hit difficulty 5. What's the cuckoo corner? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I can make a Ferris wheel? It's fucking crazy. What the fuck? That's kind of cool, actually. Yeah, they're a little bit more buff now. What the fuck is this ship? Brody's on my target list as Jags? Fair enough. Spade, you might want to move base soon. I know you live in Dust Till Dawn. And Spade says, surely, right? What is this? Do you know, I'll take this. Sure, why not? This looks interesting. Whoa, it's a pride flag. That's crazy. Anyways, skipped. I'm joking. Do you know, I'll buy that just to satisfy, I don't know, the gay people. I can't expel all details right now. Expelling details sounds a little painful, Jags. What do people want from me? Hello, Beatrix. I wanted to tell you that I've cracked another one of the AI ciphers. It had clearly adapted to my previous solve and created something even more complex. Clever. This time, the code revealed a set of instructions for back-and-forth communication, so I've been spending my time talking to it. It asks a lot of questions. After getting to know me, it has been asking a lot about my work, almost like it's feeling out the areas of my expertise. I must admit, it has all been rather flattering. I'm used to being the one asking the questions. For a while, my whole life was questions and the research that followed. But having experienced that for so long, I feel as though I can sense the same in others. And though this may seem strange, I sense this in the AI. You see, when I began asking questions of my own, the way it responded to me, it felt like it was trying to guard itself. To hide a profound loneliness that it had within its heart. My bad. Strange, I know. It is an AI after all, but who is to say that any form of intelligence wouldn't desire a connection to another? I feel there is more to this story, and if not, I'm happy to have simply been there for my new friend, to continue asking questions so that they have reasons to find answers. I will report back later. Hey, Beer, those drains fucking hell, my bad. Hey, Beer. But Beer? B? I was just gonna say B. Hey, B, those drones you've been finding all over the island. There's something weird about them. Hey, I got eyes in the sky and I'm gonna use them. I'm also readying a team of drones to head over there and check things out in a more hands-on fashion, but I digress. Anyways, that drone seems super advanced, like almost alien. And so I thought, okay, there's some aliens out here checking out Rainbow Island just like you. But no, I don't think so. Because it looks a lot like the drones we use, but so much more familiar to me. Almost like it's giving me deja vu. That's kinda creepy. Hey, don't be scared. It's probably just aliens. Giant three-headed aliens with huge claws that are looking for humans to capture. Or eat. Or both. Mwahaha. Later, B. Cool, that's really poggers, bro. Hola, Beatrix. Are you there? It's me, Ogden Ortiz. I hear you're off on a big new adventure on a mysterious island filled with secrets and danger and maybe a few succulent fruits or veggies the world has never seen before. You know I had to ask. Ever since you got me a steady supply of Cucadoba fruits, I've been reaching for even greater culinary heights within the far, far range. Plus, I'm getting pretty tired of eating Cucadoba pie, Cucadoba scuffle, Cucadoba pudding, Cucadoba con carne, Cucadoba. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, bro. I'm running out of ideas and willpower. So if you see something new, please tell me about it. Tasty treats aside, I want to know all about this new flora and fauna you discover. Never forget, every bit of this wild world is precious and worth our care and respect. And stay hydrated out there. All that adventuring will work up a sweat, so take this water tap. Wow, we got a water tap, that's so cool. Good luck, Beatrix. Keep me posted. I'm rooting for you. Cool, that's really poggers. What's my chat saying? Spade says, listen, the fact that you are spewing around, that you know where I live is already a dumb move. I mean, Brody is usually lurking nearby your base, so eventually I'm gonna come over there anyways. You do that, bud. Can I use your building for sniping Brody? Because we all want him gone. Spade, where would I find Brody and Dustle? Dawn. Listen, I don't know if you're trying to scare me by asking these things and trying to hint at knowing where I am, but I'm gonna be frank, that makes you look pretty stupid, not gonna lie. What I'm just generally asking, by the way, this isn't a threat, I just genuinely want to use it. Why bother asking them? Spade. Wow. The Dustle Dawn hype apparently extends far, far beyond the actual fucking sessions. I, of course, being the admin of Dustle Dawn, can't point out when someone's saying bullshit and someone isn't, because mind games are, you know, they're a core part of Dustle Dawn. However, trust me, I do sometimes see a lot of bullshit being said. And it does make me chuckle on the inside. Take that as you will. There is anything but chill in your chat. Yeah, that's usually the case though. Cool, what's my gadget thing? No, that is not my... Oh, never mind, that is my gadget thing. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Should you open inventory? Recent? Add a refinery link? I have whatever this is. Now, I don't know where I can actually place this. I don't even actually know how to use this at all. Do I hold this and pull this over? Okay, cool, cool. I see, I see. A resource flag. I'm gonna add a chair somewhere. That's pretty cool. Oh shit, I can put this anywhere? That's crazy. In the first game you had to put it in specifically sorry, I'm having a really fucking hard time talking today for some fucking reason. Anyways, usually in the first game you could only put it in specific locations. But here apparently you can just put it wherever the fuck you want, which is quite nice. I'm gonna put myself a chair here. Where should I put it? Do you know what, this looks quite nice. Can I put it here? Damn, that's crazy. I can actually just put it wherever I want. Unfortunately, you can't actually sit in the chair. But it makes for a nice illusion, doesn't it? This is gonna be the ending stream chair. Jake says, Ivros is being way too friendly, although I trust him, it doesn't really fit him. That is true. Ivros is surprisingly being really, really chill and really nice in Dust Till Dawn. Which is the last thing I expected from him. But I'm not going to disrespect the character development. I think it's quite nice. I think it's quite nice of him. Am I able to get over there? No, I don't have any. You have a chair you can't sit on. That is just sad. I know, right? Like, that's like having a hot fucking bitch that you can't have sex with, right? Really sad. That's not meant to be an analogy about my life right now. Oh, hello. That was just the first thing that came to my mind. Hello, JKX16. Hope your day is going well. Welcome to a Slime Rancher stream. Thank the gods you don't have a problem with that. I don't. You are correct. Purgatory in assuming that. I'm pretty sure Ivros is plotting something to Jokes. Safety says Ivros betrayed. I'm sure he just waited to till I die to loot my corpse. Ivros didn't actually kill you, though. Safety. He did loot your corpse, but he didn't kill you. Anyways, hope your day is going well, JKX. I'm just gonna call you JK, because we already have a JX in the chat. And saying JKX is going to make my brain fucking explode. So I'm just gonna say JK. Ivros is being really friendly to Pizza. Did anyone else notice that? Yeah, but, like, Ivros is in Pizza's chat quite often. Like, I remember raiding Pizza Blaze and seeing Ivros already in the chat, like, giving him advice about... I don't remember if it was Minecraft or something. I think it was the video game that Pizza was playing. But Ivros was being, like, genuinely kind-hearted. Well, maybe not genuinely, but he was being kind-hearted with Pizza, and he was like giving him advice on the game he was playing. So I've noticed that from like... I've noticed that already. Like, that's a thing that's already existed. Ivros is kind of taking a liking to Pizza Plays. Which I don't necessarily blame him, because Pizza Plays is very chill. I'd be surprised if you dislike Pizza Plays, because... I don't know, that's just weird. Pizza Plays is crazy chill. You don't understand he's always with Pizza? Like... So what? What's the problem there? Like, I don't get it, Jags. Like, yeah, maybe he was plotting something, like, muhehe. But it's most likely just the fact that, I don't know, Ivros just likes Pizza Plays as a content creator, as a friend. Like, I don't fucking know, like... It's the same way that J Piggy and, like... Who else would I put in this great big barrel? I suppose Jay's a good example. It's like J Piggy and like the Dark Anderson, like, oh, they hang around with Krubs a lot. Like, whoa, that's really suspicious. Like, what's going on there? Like, they're just my friends. Like, what? I know it's crazy, JX, that like sometimes people do have friends. In fact, we don't have a gamble command yet, JK. I'm sorry to tell you that. We don't have a gamble command. You can exclamation mark duel someone? Yeah, there we go. I can't remember how to get the currency, JK. Does anyone know how to get the currency for the stream avatars thing? Because it's this thing. Am I able to just... Ah, I'm getting harassed in the video game. What the fuck? I think JX is getting paranoid. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't remember how to do this. I can't explain it? Okay. I just meant he was there like 5 minutes after I died at my base, like he would have waited, but it was a joke. Ah, I see, okay. Fortnite collab with Jujutsu Kaisen, tend to get Sukuna and a gun. Yeah, I've seen that. I saw that, Purgatory. It's a little interesting, that's for sure. It is a little interesting. Don't know what to think about that, but theoretically you could sell teammates. Yeah, of course you can. The greatest currency in any sort of event like Dust Till Dawn is loyalty. Can I actually get up there? I genuinely don't fucking remember if I can get up there. I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't see why not. Even though I almost never knew any of your chords, so I couldn't have sold even if I wanted. Well, you... Not to say you are, but I'm gonna play the devil's advocate here, Safty, and say that maybe you're lying. Whoa, who knows. And the Sukuna, Mahito, Toji, Megumi, Gojo, Itadori, and Nobara. Megumi's back bling is so cute because it's his black wolf. Man, I fucking hate you. No, I was about to say I fucking hate Jujutsu Kaisen. As shit as the ending was, it's... No, I don't hate Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, no. Well, yeah, the ending was... The ending could have been better. Anyways, as much as the ending was, like, mid-ish, Jujutsu Kaisen's pretty cool. What I did want to say, though, is I fucking hate Fortnite. Can I make a chat? Watch this! Easy, cool. I need you guys. I need... Oh, I've already been here, apparently. Okay. Hello, J Piggy. Welcome to the chat. What favorite food is this? Ooh, Dervish slime. I see. I haven't seen those guys in a while. Why do you hate Fortnite? It's an exaggeration, JK. But honestly, I'm not going to fucking lie. Fortnite is just one of those games. It's just... I don't know. It's just so fucking, like, mind-numbing to me. I don't find a lot of enjoyment in it. I think if I was, like, 10 years old, I'd fucking love it. But I'm not 10 years old. And I'm neither going to waste, like, money... Oh, whoops. I'm neither going to waste money on any, like, skins or anything, nor am I going to waste my time, like, playing Fortnite, because it's just not a game that particularly appeals to me. Yeah, I didn't like the ending either, says Purgatory. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't think there's a lot of people that did. I don't think it's the worst ending in, like, manga fiction, Purgatory. I don't think it's that fucking bad. But, like, compared, especially compared to how good Jujutsu Kaisen was as a general fucking series, and how absolutely peak it was, and how many questions were just left unanswered, even though I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. But generally, just how much lore was already fucking... Lore, time, and effort was put into Jujutsu Kaisen, for the ending to be so, like, meh, is a crazy fucking fumble. In my opinion, I think that the creator of JJK is... Well, if you want my hot take on it, again, this is just theory. Theory will only get you so far, as the great Oppenheimer once said. But my theory on the ending of JJK is basically that the creator had much more planned, but I know that he was getting pissed off with the fandom a little bit. I can't remember what aspect of the fandom he was getting pissed off with, but I do remember he was getting a little, like, pissed off. And honestly, I think it got to the point where the guy was just so, like, fed up with how much attention Jujutsu Kaisen was getting, and probably how much, like, time and effort he had to spend trying to make the best thing, you know, and trying to appeal to fans, and all this, like, that sort of stuff. I feel like he just kind of gave up and was like, do you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna end it early. Seeing how Jujutsu Kaisen was, and seeing how I got to the ending, I am almost 100% certain that the guy had more, like, wanted to do more. My chat says the ending was like flies giving away, as they gave that away. JK says, Fortnite is horrible for me because I can't get below 200 ping. That's really unfortunate. Are there not different servers in Fortnite? You know, like, Hello Neighbor? Yeah, I know Hello Neighbor. I've heard it was pretty dog shit. I don't like the ending either, as a spade, but I still loathe this group that decided to remake the ending and calling it Jujutsu no Kaisen, and basically shitting on Gege's work, after he even said that especially the ending mentally fucked him up? What, the ending that Gege made fucked Gege up? Jake says, also Krubs, I found a way to completely stop the zombies from crossing a certain point. Yeah, I know. Every Fortnite server is far from my country. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds really sad. Really unfortunate. I suppose you just live on, like, the moon or something. No, not because of the ending. He just worked himself into an absolute burnout and his mental health plummeted really badly. Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about a little bit. Where how I feel that he basically ended it early. Whether it be because of mental burnout, because of how much he was writing, or perhaps maybe because of how much pressure the fandom were putting onto him. Or perhaps just because he didn't like how the fandom turned around. I mean, there is certainly a price to pay. Like, everyone thinks that, oh, I'm going to make something and it's going to explode and it's all going to be nice and stuff. The reality of making it big in any sort of media is the fact that it's not all going to be sunshines and rainbows. Perhaps there's going to be more scrutiny on your work because it's more popular now. Or perhaps you're going to just accidentally come across the wrong group of people who are interested in your work and are just a really toxic fandom. Not saying that the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom is, just giving that as an example. There's so many factors that play into that. It's never a smooth sailing road. It's never just, oh great, your thing's a massive fucking success, you can just lay back and enjoy the labors of your work. It's never like that. There's always gonna be some sort of price to pay, unfortunately. Which then applies to every game I play because no game ever wants to add service close to my country. That's really unfortunate, JK. Do you mind me asking where you live? Unless that's too big of a question. In which case, do not answer it if you don't feel comfortable. I'm just curious. Purgatory says, yeah, I agree. It feels like he has something more to be said, but unfortunately he wasn't able to do that because of health issues, like what Mara said. Like, I don't think that's the full story. I don't think it's just mental health issues, lol. But I think there's a little bit more to it. But that being said, we can only theorize, can't we? South Africa far from the rest of the world. Oh yeah, that is a little unfortunate, isn't it? I'm getting attacked. I'm getting harassed. They're touching me. I feel like mangaka have a generally easier time if they stay away from the fandoms on internet, but Gege apparently was basically in the middle of the fandom. Yeah, he was. Like, I mean, he had the upside, and this was quite smart of him, to not reveal what he looks like, to not reveal what his actual name is, you know, etc, etc. Because I feel like with how completely divided Jujutsu Kaisen was, like the fandom was, after that ending, he would have got doxxed. Do you know what? Before the ending, he would have got doxxed. Or something like that. So it was quite smart of him to not, you know, it was already quite a smart move to not put his name out publicly. Manga. We're talking about the manga ending, Jakes. Have you ever played Trackmania? Nope. Never played Trackmania. I think I've heard of it once or twice, but I have not played it, no. What is this thing? Who are you? Oh, you're a magma. You're a boom statue. I see, I see. Are there any boom slimes here? Doesn't seem like it. Whoa, I almost just died. Bro, why do these guys fucking exist everywhere? Like, get out. But yeah, Gege was basically in the middle of the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom. As mentioned, he did have it easier, because, you know, nobody knew what he looked like or what his name was. Which, you know, good on him. I feel like there might have been some problems if people did find out. But, yeah. What's the ending? I haven't read it. I'm not gonna explain it here because I can't be fucking bothered. But, maybe some nerd in the chat can give the full explanation of the ending. It was just pretty mid, Jakes, like overall. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough. I'm gonna fall. Like, the general way I can explain it, Jakes, is that Sukuna's defeated, and the manga fucking ends. Maki and Yuta did have kids, but that was only in the prologue. Not prologue, epilogue. So in the, like, the chapter published after the final chapter, if that makes sense. Sorry, give me a second. My body's a little stiff right now. There is still content in the manga and in the anime. I don't know what you mean, Safety. But essentially, the TLDR of the ending is... yeah, sorry. The TLDR of the ending is they defeat Sukuna. Pretty much everyone, apart from Gojo, is still alive. You know that guy who had his arm chopped off? I think it was his arm. You know the lawyer guy who was really powerful and we all thought died to Sukuna? No, he's still alive. He's still alive and kicking. I mean, this isn't going to mean anything to anyone who only watches the Jujutsu Kaisen anime as opposed to the manga. I mean, what else would you add after defeating Sukuna? Listen, Jax, I can't properly explain it. I don't have the details of the chapter on the top of my head. Just read the final couple of chapters. It's not a bad ending. I didn't say it was a bad ending. It's just incredibly fucking meh. Like, it's very rushed, if that makes sense, Jax. There's no explanation given to just about anything apart from... Oh, guys, we defeated Sukuna. The amount of unanswered questions that were, that had been created, or the amount of questions that had been created throughout Jujutsu Kaisen, not a single fucking one of them were answered. The entire plot with Kenjaku never went anywhere. I'm not saying it's a bad ending, because it's not. It's not like a dreadful... Yeah, they just defeated Sukuna and that's it, pretty much. But the amount of lore that Jujutsu Kaisen had leading up to that point... And I think people were also pissed about the fact that pretty much every character died apart from Gojo. But the amount of fucking lore that was built up throughout the course of Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, it literally ended there, Jax. They defeated Sukuna, Megumi's back, Nobara's back, the lawyer's back. All of these characters who we thought might have been dead just fucking appear out of nowhere. And they're like, hi guys, we saved the day. This is truly our Jujutsu Kaisen. And that's it. And then the manga ends. Yeah, sure, there's an epilogue, and it's not a bad epilogue. But the ending's just a little overwhelming compared to the amount of chapters. Like, they defeat Sukuna, and it ends in 2 chapters. We never saw Nobara come back to, like, 10 times stronger? We did, yeah. We did see Nobara come back. What the fuck is this? Pomegranate. Ooh, I kind of want this, actually. Yeah, because you guys like it, don't you? No, I need to quickly throw something away before you guys eat all of it. I'm gonna set this up while I wait. I mean, the lore is that Gojo is undefeatable and is an infinite mental pain. Oh, okay, alright, listen. I'm not gonna... Like, no offense to anyone. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the ending of the Jujutsu Kaisen manga if, like, people haven't read the manga. Yeah, I don't remember hearing that anywhere either, JX. But I feel like Samty's just kind of bringing up the anime lore, I mean. Like, the lore of Gojo. So, them's wrong and the ending isn't. I think there's a bit of a language barrier here, Safty. I don't know what you're talking about. Dust Till Dawn looks different. Yeah, I'm not streaming Dust Till Dawn, bruh. Hold on, it didn't say on my fucking stream that I'm streaming Dust Till Dawn, did it? It better not have. Yeah, it says day 3 Slime Rancher. You just can't fucking read, Mike. Fucking doo-doo head. You bum-bum. I need a boom slime. I need a boom plot. Oh, there's black slimes. They're sucking everyone. Krabs has lost all humor. No, Mike's just a fucking idiot. Oh! When you accidentally press a wrong key to the right and accidentally do that with every other key for the word. I mean, when there's black slime sucking everywhere, glitch through the floor. I don't think I can do that, mate. Anyways, how are you doing, Mike? How is my least favorite mod doing? Ooh, why did the music just go kind of fucking hard there for a moment? Eat the stones. Shut up. I'm doing alright? Cool. That's nice. I hope your day continues to be alright. I'm literally dying. That's a bit of a contradictory statement there, Mike. I need more Dust Till Dawn. Okay, you guys are going to need to cope with the after effects of Dust Till Dawn sessions, which is of course being addicted to Dust Till Dawn and, you know, needing it like a homeless person in New York needs crack cocaine. Or Fent. Or both. Paxis is dead, bro? Yeah, that's kind of true. I want to do an event on Paxis, though. I might be doing that soon. I might also update the mod pack soon. Honestly, servers kind of just die when I start to not have time to manage them, if that makes sense. Which is my bad. There's nothing to do other than wait, man. Bro, JX, have you heard of, like, going outside and touching fucking grass or something? Have you heard about, like, spending time with your family or some shit? Servers start to die when peak is literally happening on weekends. Yeah, that's true. That's technically not false, Mike. Technically not false. Still waiting for Dust Till Dawn whilst waiting with my family. What, is the entire fucking family waiting for Dust Till Dawn? That's kind of crazy, mate. I can imagine JX at the fucking dinner table. Mom, so there's this thing called Dust Till Dawn and it's really cool. And I'm doing so well on it, Mom. And she's like, take your fucking pills, JX. You can do a PAX event where the world goes down. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that at the end of the server. I want to do something fun there. People want it. All watching your stream on family TV. And they're like, wow, JX is doing so well in this imaginary Minecraft event, guys. Mom, I'm doing so well in this cool Minecraft event. It's so boggers. Okay, that's not where I want to go. We can do a Dust Till Dawn watch party, the old Dust Till Dawn. Says Mike. Fucking hell, mate. Jesus Christ. I figured people grow up past the age of 5 at some point. I don't fucking cry like a bitch-ass baby all the time. I would watch that rather than the slime-sucking hooligan. Well, I'm having fun with the game, and if you're not having fun with it, then fuck off. You didn't answer? Like, what do you want me to do? On stream? Like, what, a Dust Till Dawn watch party on stream? Like, on Discord? Like, what do you want me, bro? What do you want me to do? I thought you guys were already watching, like, the old Dust Till Dawn footage yesterday. No, you fuck off? You don't seem to understand, Jakes. This is my stream, not yours. I mean, yeah, sure. If people really want, like, to watch the old Dust Till Dawn, yeah, sure. Or just not on stream. Like, I don't fucking care, Mike. Like, why are you asking me to do it? Jay was literally doing, like, a fucking watch party, Jay was quite literally doing a watch party of the old Dust Till Dawn yesterday. Like, huh? What more do you want from me? Like, what do you want me to do, bro? I'm trying to remember where I needed to put this thing. Please watch it now so I can get tips. Dude, watch it yourself! And tricks on how to be pro. Dude, the only reason I basically basically won the original Dust Till Dawn is A, because I'm somewhat smart, and B, I got pretty lucky. Now, JX, only one of those things is something that you can replicate, and it's the getting lucky part, JX. Being smart, that's a whole different ballpark. Smart, no cutout admin hacks. It was a live stream, JX. There was nothing to cut out. Tip number 1, stop yapping all of your plans in a Twitch or Discord Publics chat, lol. Actually fucking real. Tip number 1, JX, have some fucking self-control. Have some fucking self-control for once in your life. And stop having a brain that is constantly wired like a fucking animal that has ADHD. That's my first advice, brother. Little bro. Little brother. Step 1, make plane. Step 2, don't crash into one of the towers. Okay, alright. Wait, what? Come on. I need this stupid fucking thing. And I should have some self-control. I'm glad we're on the same page here. It would probably benefit you in events like Dust Till Dawn, and probably also generally in, like, the space of, like, living life to a good degree, Jax. Sorry, I don't have any food for you. The fuck? Ah, stop touching me, you fucking dickhead. The only plans I said was to shoot Brody in the head, and everyone knows that. Yeah, but you're saying things like, haha, Spade, I know where you live. Oh, hello. What do you eat again? You eat prickle pears, don't you? Oh, apparently not. And to use Spade's building. Yeah, but like the idea is to... Okay, listen. That's not the entire thing that I'm talking about, Jags. I am also talking about the footage I saw of you doing things in the event. I'm not going to tell everyone what you did, because obviously that'd be bad faith, considering I'm the admin. But all I'm gonna fucking say is, like, brother, you need some more self-control. I forgot I can go over there. How far away is this from my place? JPiggy says you've bragged an unbelievable amount to the point that I know your plans, and I have not talked to you once. And Vahiba says, Jags, what did you do? And Jags also asks, oh god, what did I do now? Like, dude, I'm not going to just announce it to the fucking chat. I'm not even going to announce it to you, actually, quite frankly. But I can tell you after the event, but all I'm gonna say is, I saw some things that, honestly, quite literally made me, like, slam my fucking forehead at, like, Mach 70. Mach 70? Mach 70? It was pretty hard to watch, Jags. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Oh, is it the part where I almost killed myself again? Oh, is there multiple? There's multiple! I didn't even realize. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, there's another one up there. I think that's a boom statue. It is. No, JX, that wasn't it. I thought he was just trying to scare me, but at this point I'm not sure it wasn't just yapping. No, that's... Is that where I'm gonna go? Hold on. So, where was this? Okay, this was right in the cave over here. Got it. Okay, I need one more. Boom plot. Krubs, why can't I know what it was? Because then you're going to correct yourself. And give it, like, me giving you advice is just not going to... It's not gonna benefit you in any way. Not currently, anyways. Plus, it's much more fun for me to just watch it all play out, you know? But at the end of the day, JX, I could just be completely bullshitting you. Just to fuck with you. Like I just said, JX, you also have to realize I'm getting a kick out of just not telling you. And seeing you, like, act confused. I could be, Jax. I could be. No, 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 stop it. No, stop it. Thank you. What does 20 Oz or your cup mean? I don't know what you just said, Safty. I'm sorry to tell you, I've no idea what you just said. I will just go look over my own Twitch streams if I really need to. I mean, yeah, it's... Like, I saw one thing, Jax. No, never mind, I think it might have been two. I'm pretty sure it was two things that I kind of just looked and thought... Oh boy. And most of the other sort of things I would probably give you advice on, which is still, like, the advice is still self-control, would just be how much you talk about Dusk Till Dawn outside of the sessions. I feel like you and Ivaros just kind of say everything that you guys think of. And in the nicest way possible, Jax. From what I've seen as well in the sessions, it's really easy to tell when you're lying. And you never stick with a plan that you make. The plans that you make, JX, are pretty decent. But your brain is just so coked up, metaphorically speaking, of course. I'm not implying you're actually doing cocaine. But your brain is just so coked up. You stick with a plan that should at least take 1 or 2 sessions to, like, play out. You stick with one plan for 5 minutes. And then your brain just goes off on some other tangent. And then you start doing something else. That's what I'm saying, like, some self-control would probably benefit you a lot. Well, if you know you have a plan you're sticking with, then fair enough. But I saw 1 or 2 instances of you wanting to do something, and then just, like, stopping 5 minutes later, and then be like, okay, well, on to the next thing, I guess. The Krubs are on mug in your merch. There is the size 15, 11, 15, and 20 Oz. What is Oz? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's a German thing. Safety. I'd have to see it in the English thinking. Oh, ounces, yeah. Thank you, Spade. like, how much the cup can actually, you know, hold. Yeah, sure, Jax. Fucking missed. Because you just revealed it all, basically? Well, well, did I? Oh, well, hopefully not to the other people. I don't care if I revealed it to you particularly. Fucking hell. Come on. There we go. I have no idea what this opened. Oh, this should have opened. Why isn't it not opening? Am I missing something? No, it wasn't that, Jax. It wasn't that at all. Oh, there's a big guy up there. I didn't even fucking notice. What do you eat again? Vegetables. It's either one or two things, Jax. It's either two things or it's just one thing. If the second thing happened in a way that I didn't, like, properly account for. But it was still interesting to see nonetheless. I'm not gonna keep talking about it, because I'm just not gonna say it. It's just gonna be a fucking loop-de-loop of fucking guess what happened, which I really can't be bothered to play. I'd be down to explain it to you after the event is done. But, like, I fucking can't be bothered right now. What is this open? I shot two things in here. Like, is this meant to open this? Maybe it's on the other side. What's on the other side here? Like I said, Jax, the advice that I would give you right now is to stick with plans and to have a little bit more patience. That's all. It's pretty simple. Like, it's just put your mind to something and keep it there for a moment. Don't let it race. Don't let it, like, dart all over the place. Basically, what I'm telling you, Jax, I'm just telling you to lock in, bro. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm basically just telling you to lock in. This is your last guess, Jax, and no, that isn't what I that's not what I noticed. Anyways, I'm getting a new PC in the next 2 or 3 days. I'm assuming something nobody else... No, nobody... Like, I don't think anyone else noticed it, Jay. Thanks. I'm pretty confident. Well, I'm not 100% confident, but I'm pretty damn confident that nobody else noticed this. And it's not like a flaw that other people can use, if that makes sense. It's not like, apart from the fact that realizing, oh, this guy's a little, you know, slow in the head. Apart from that, I don't think people are going to, like, use this and use it against you or something. It's like a personal, it's a character development thing, JX, I suppose. I suppose you could call it that. It's like a personal thing for you to sort of sit there and think about, I suppose. Will it affect me negatively in the long run? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna go get food, that's all good, Safety. I don't think so. It was just, like, JX, when I do tell you this, what happened, you're gonna be like, oh, or some fucking shit. Listen, the advice that I can give you based on what I've seen is don't have an ADHD brain, stick to a plan, and have a little bit of patience. That's all you're going to take away from me telling you that anyways. I have a few complaints about JX's big mouth. Yeah, that JX, that's another thing. I did kind of hint towards this, but a lot of people seem to have an issue with how you just say everything. But that's an issue that I'm not going to delve into. I'm gonna let the others rip you apart for that, you know? You can argue amongst yourselves. Where am I meant to go here? Well, either way, JX, you should probably... That's a team thing, so have a team chat? No, but JX, you don't realize. You don't realize this, JX. You don't realize the fact that there are no teams on Dust Till Dawn. These teams that you have, there's nothing actually keeping them together. It's just trust. That's why I said that trust is the greatest currency in an event like this. Because if you don't trust someone 100%, there's really nothing stopping them from turning the gun at you, turning the gun on you in a moment where, I don't know, maybe you're busy with something or something along those lines. Yeah, to be fair though, there was a really cool clip of JX running away from like literally 500 zombies. And I think both me and him were genuinely surprised that he was still alive. I caught the entire thing on stream as I was just kind of watching him. And it looked kind of cool. He was literally being chased by 200 zombies. Because he went like by the water. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have quickly realized that going by the water is like the biggest mistake you could ever fucking make. Because zombies spawn more on the water than they do on land. So JX just instantly got swarmed by literally 500 fucking zombies. D-Day incident, yeah, for real. I am genuinely surprised he made it out alive. I was looking at it being like, nah, bro, he's cooked here. But he actually got away. Which is crazy. Crazy. Absolutely insane. The direction towards there. Because I'm playing this game with like half of my brain turned off, I just completely forget where things are sometimes. There was a scene where me and Vahima turned into voice actors, bro. Which one? I don't think I caught that. Or at least, if I did, I didn't see it in the same light that you did, Mike. I'm allowed to see that clip, Krabs? Currently, all of the VODs are, like, privated, JX. So that the people... Just as an extra precaution so that people don't metagame. But, once the event is done, I'll send you all the clips and stuff. My legs are broken, there was a jump I couldn't make. I was like, my legs are broken, Vahimo! You keep like... Oh, that. I remember that. I remember watching that. That was also a pretty cool scene. I mean, like, it's... Like, how do I put this? It is still Dust Till Dawn. There's still a lot of cool moments that people are going to look back on and be like, whoa, that was really fucking cool, guys. Like, I know that Spade had a lot of fun shooting Anki and Drippy in the face. She was very hyped about that. And I know that JX obviously survived a massive zombie outbreak. Mike and Spade... No, Mike and Spade, hello? Mike and Vahimo got away from the zombies by having to, like, jump across trees like fucking Tarzan. There's still some, you know, there's some pretty cool moments. There's some pretty cool moments, and I feel like that's kind of... That is kind of, at the end of the day, what's most important about events like these. I can't believe it made it to the care package, Krabs. I don't think I saw that, actually. Is Mike just running off buildings? Or like a movie scene? Crazy. Yes, I felt so alive. Exactly, that's the point of these events, you know? That is the point. So that you can feel alive. that you can do some cool shit and feel like a movie character. Wait, what? This is different? Oh, I thought this was the same thing. Wait, did I not? Oh, I did. Yeah. Dude, I don't know how much of this is still unlockable. Like, that's... Oh. It's just a Slime Sea. Unknown, Ember Valley. Slime Sea, Ember Valley. Slime Sea, Ember Valley. Is there nothing else here? Surely there's got to be something else here. It just says Slime Sea. That's a bit unfortunate. Starlight Strand, Slime Sea. Interesting. Is there something here? Unknown. Okay, so there is an island here. Which means that there's probably going to be some sort of portal that takes us there. Slime Sea, Slime Sea, Slime Sea. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Purgatory says, I'm making sure watch Supernatural now that they made me watch Doctor Who. Pretty cool. Hello. Bye-bye. By the way, your redeemable rewards... By the way, your redeemable rewards don't work. Oh, I see. That's my bad. I don't know why. I'll try and get that fixed before next stream. Wait, so Krub, since you're spectating, what so far is the closest Abdi getting sniped scene that happened? Because in the original Dust Till Dawn, I felt like that was one of, if not the biggest highlights. Well, Mike, the only reason you feel like that's one of, if not the biggest highlights, is because you fucking did it. No matter what scene, no matter what you do, Mike, in one of these events, it's always going to feel like that, if that makes sense. I feel like for JX, that moment was like him surviving the zombie horde, I suppose. Or for Spade, it was shooting Drippy and Anki in the face, right? To you, it might not seem as important as what you did. Because someone else did it, you know, if that makes sense? It was someone else's moment. From the outside world, Mike, you shooting Apathy in the face wasn't that big of a deal, you know? But to you, it meant everything. And that's going to be the same, like, the same is going to apply for a lot of things that happen to other people in Dust Till Dawn, you know? No, but literally everyone showed up to that scene. Oh, well, if you're looking at it from a sheer numbers perspective, no, we haven't had a scene like that yet. Like, a sheer number of people. Who had the coolest clip so far? That's a good question. I don't know, actually. I don't know who had the coolest clip so far, actually. Well, to give credit, JSO Drippy, you got the kill message. The Apathy Snipe was pretty much one of the biggest events in the first one, I'd say, though. I forgot to record the zombie spawn on me as well. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, no, I completely agree, Vahima. But I feel like the original Dust Till Dawn was also more bombastic because of the fact that we had a player like Apathy. Ooh, I'm taking you. Should I? I kind of want to. I'm gonna have to kill you guys. Bye-bye. I kind of want this guy a bit more. Yeah, but I feel like, Vahima, the reason why that happened was because Apathy was such a big character in general. Like, nobody's, like, whatever you think about him right now, or whatever, like, time has done to his image with regards to whatever, you know what I'm saying. You get the general gist of what I'm saying. No matter what, you have to admit that Apathy was certainly a character. He was an interesting person. He was a bit more than, like, a two-dimensional person. That's not to say that other people are two-dimensional. It's just that he was quite an interesting individual who knew how to make content. What? There we go. He knew how to make content, you know? He had a booming voice. He had... Admittedly, he also did find a bunch of admin loot at the very beginning, which is why he was so overpowered, but aside from that, he had the personality of a villain. He had the personality of someone who was very imposing, you know? He was someone new. He was someone that we had absolutely no idea about. Because this event was the first time we had properly met him, you know? The only thing that we knew about him was whatever Ayote was, you know, glazing him about in the past. I feel like that's, like, in general, unless we find someone like Apathy again, it's, like, we're never going to have that sort of impact, you know? To say that Apathy had no impact is just stupid. He did, absolutely. Dust Till Dawn was so much more interesting for both me and a lot of other people because Apathy was involved. Again, whatever you want to think of him now, I don't particularly fucking care. But whatever your thoughts on him are now, he was definitely, like, he had that sort of impact. Release Loser John with Adam and Loot into the wild. I'm not, like, this isn't to say, like, the thing that I was explaining wasn't about skill though, Mike. Because Loser John is, like, far more skilled than just about anyone in the community, apart from Ivaros, maybe. Like, his skill level is above pretty much everyone's. But even Loser John doesn't know how to make content. Loser John's not... He's not like this sort of content creator person like Apathy was. Apathy knew how to make content. Apathy knew how to be the villain. Or at least... did most of the time. You know, he knew how to be the villain until he didn't. But that's not something I'm gonna get into right now. And plus, I feel like that'd just be causing unnecessary issues. But yeah, nevertheless, the point I'm trying to make is... Apathy knew how to make content. Apathy was a big figure that we had no idea about, and he was imposing. And because of that, especially the first session in Dust Till Dawn, and the rest of the sessions in Dust Till Dawn, were just more imposing than they are now. Like, that's just the truth. That's just how it is. There's no other way of, like, phrasing it. You never know who is lurking in the chat. Well, I don't fucking care who's lurking in the chat. If Apathy is lurking in the chat right now, hello Apathy. Okay. But nevertheless, I don't fucking care who's lurking in the fucking chat, bruh. More viewers. I mean, we had Vortex in our chat at one point. Honestly, at this point, anything could fucking happen. But, as I mentioned, I don't fucking care who's in this chat. Genuinely could not give less of a fucking shit. I'm saying it how it is. That's just the truth of the original Dust Till Dawn. And that, Mike, is why shooting Apathy in the face felt so much felt so impactful. And that's why I do agree with what Himu said originally as well. The Apathy snipe was pretty much one of the biggest events in the first one. I've explained why. Apathy is a character. Well, I don't particularly know how he is nowadays. But, especially back then, Apathy was a character. And that sort of character is pretty hard to come by. And we don't have another character like that in the community. We don't have another content creator who understood how to be a villain as well as Apathy did. At least back then. We need to recruit more villainous drama queens. Yeah, pretty much, Mike. I mean, it did help that Apathy was also quite good at shooting people. It's not like he was, like, I'd probably say he wasn't even anywhere near Loser John's level, and I'd say with decent confidence that if me and him were to Minecraft PvP now, I'd probably whip his fucking ass, because I've just gotten better at PvP. But nevertheless, he wasn't bad at the game. He was certainly, probably, a little bit better than everyone else back in Dust Till Dawn. I'd say it was impactful as well, because he killed a lot of people at first. It wouldn't have been nearly as impressive later on, I guess. No, that's true, I completely agree with Himo. But that does also come into the fact that Apathy was a villainous character. He was on a mission, and the mission was to shoot people, you know? But at the same time, I feel like if someone with less drama than Apathy did what Apathy did, it would have been impactful, just not as impactful, if that makes sense. The zombie swarming me would be a good intro to a Dust Till Dawn video. That's pretty true. What else did my chat say? I personally, and not even cause it was me in the clip, think the biggest things of Aftermath was Mijay and, the other person getting killed by Casper and Vortex. Yeah, true. Vortex played the character, like, how do I put this? Vortex in Dust Till Dawn Aftermath, which admittedly, a lot of people in this chat don't know about Dust Till Dawn Aftermath, because I deliberately did not include people in the original Dust Till Dawn in Dust Till Dawn Aftermath, unless you were Casper. Because, you know, that was kind of the point. So, admittedly, I know you guys have no idea, like, about that, but Vortex played a very similar role in a very similar way that Apathy did. Vortex in Dust Till Dawn Aftermath was a character. He wasn't as imposing as Apathy, because some people are just better at playing characters than other people. But he was definitely at least very much trying to be that kind of a character. if that makes sense. And I would also say that I, like, maybe not in the original Dust Till Dawn as much as, like, Ad Astra, but, like, back in Ad Astra, and I suppose other incidences where I find myself doing lore, I also tend to play that, no, well, not that kind of a character, but I also do tend to play a kind of character. And to some capacity, sometimes, primarily because of my voice, I can be a little imposing sometimes. And so I feel like, yeah, I feel like Mike is kind of, Mike kind of hit the, how to put this? Hit the target with the arrow, hit the nail on the hammer, hit the hammer on the nail. I don't fucking know. My brain's kind of all over the place today. But, Mike, you're pretty much dead right in saying that we need to recruit more villainous drama queens. Because, again, as much as, like, whatever you guys think of Apathy now, like, that includes me as well. Whatever we think, thought, anything of the above of Apathy, he was a character. He was definitely a character. And I feel like characters like that, characters like him and me, don't particularly appear too often. Hit the nail on the head. Hit the head on the nail. Yeah, same thing, Mike. Potato, potato. Give the nail head. Oh, okay, I think we're straying a bit too far from the point here, Mike. Dude, this game is so fucking beautiful. This game is just so nice to look at. And the fact that everything, pretty much everything, is climbable is fucking insane as well. Like, damn, look at that. This is some sort of view you'd see, like, once in a fucking lifetime. Mike says, who do you think, other than you, has the biggest potential to play that sort of character in this current generation of the Krubs gang? Okay. I've seen flickers. I've seen tiny little flickers, Mike. And I've seen those flickers in Ivaros. They're very small. But I kind of see it. There's this very, very tiny flickers of this villain character in Ivaros. But he lacks the self-awareness. Spade says, I channeled my inner villain once, and that was during this manhunt event that we did with Rom, while it was the middle of the night and I was sleep deprived. Where's that unhingedness now? How do I channel it again? Well, I feel like channeling the inner villain is not something that comes easy to everyone. I mean, there's a lot of barriers with regards to that sort of stuff. It's the same reason why not everyone is a actor, you know? When you're sleep deprived, perhaps you have less, like, social anxiety. Like, most people don't want to try and play a villain character. Because they're like, oh, what if it's cringe, you know? What if someone looks at it and is like, oh, that's just cringe, you know? Maybe some people will. But at the same time, you might as well try. I mean, there's a lot to it. It's not an easy, like, being that sort of character is not an easy concoction, in my opinion. There's a lot of things that need to go into it to maintain it, if that makes sense. I don't particularly understand... Oh, no, that's the wrong word. That's completely the wrong word. I don't particularly know how Apathy is nowadays. But there have been certain things that I've heard from certain people that he's essentially abandoned this sort of, like, villain persona of himself, if that makes sense. Which is fair enough. I'm not gonna comment on that. I mean, I don't fucking know. Nobody fucking cares anyway. But I do feel like it's not something that's... Like, it's harder for me to channel, like, this inner, like, character as well, if that makes sense. So perhaps it's just, I don't know, people growing up. But at the same time, I do feel like it's... Like, there's a lot of different factors that play into it. What kind of community are you in? Because if you're not in a active lore community, and you don't bring out this character too often, it's going to be harder to bring it out every time you want to, if that makes sense. If you're in a community that thinks it's cringe, you're never going to bring it out. Because it's just going to be suppressed. The social anxiety is just going to be too high. And I suppose there's something that could be said about managing this sort of character. Because I don't particularly know if Abdi could ever attest to this, but I personally know that the character and the person that you actually are might sometimes, like, could sometimes, like, morph, like, or sort of almost become the same thing, which is never good. And depending on the character you're playing. Like, the personality sort of takes over, because it is infectious. And, yeah, finally, I think there is a point to say also about the fact that sometimes it needs to also, like, I suppose, in the way that I was saying that, you need to keep the two personalities of yourself separate. I believe there's a pretty popular, well, it's not popular, but there is a term by a philosopher that talks about the shadow self. And most of the time, if you're playing a villain, you're probably just channeling the shadows, like, your shadow self, so to speak. This part of you that, like, this much more dark part of you that's slightly more suppressed. Or at least you need to channel that part of yourself in order to play someone who has villainous intentions quite well, if that makes sense. And I suppose having the self-awareness of how to play this character, to not actually be a dickhead, is something that's also incredibly valuable. Because if you're lacking that self-awareness, and that, I've said this over and over, this is the biggest fear that I have, like, in general. It's me losing the current self-awareness that I have. Because losing the self-awareness that I have and becoming an actual dickhead, like, not realizing to myself, in some capacity, like, well, there's no other better way of saying it than basically just having self-awareness. I've said this to a lot of people, and I'll admit to it on stream. My biggest fear is losing the self-awareness that I have, because I'm really good at having self-awareness most of the time. I'm really good at having that sort of insight into both myself and sometimes other people. I'm gonna read this later. And my biggest fear is losing that. My biggest fear is straying too far off. Because self-reflection and common sense and any sort of other synonym for this particular way of thinking is a very thin line. Because the only thing that's stopping you from being less or more self-aware is yourself. Am I still here? My chat's connecting. Did I get DDoSed? Chat, I might be getting DDoSed. Hello? Am I back? Am I here? Hello? 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 You're good? I can hear you? Okay, fair enough. Sorry, just a chat connecting. Chat just randomly reconnected? Yeah, I don't know what that was, which is why I was confused. But anyways, like, the self-awareness of playing that character, and self-awareness in general, like, general human self-awareness, like, day-to-day self-awareness of how you act, how you influence other people by what you say, is such a fucking thin line. It is such a fucking thin line, and it's so fucking easy to cross it, because the only thing that is stopping you from either crossing that line, both, like, whichever way, being too self-aware, being not self-aware enough, the only thing that's stopping you is your own mind, you know? Like, I'm fully for people being delusional and believing in themselves. But you have to have a degree of self-awareness. Because being delusional without self-awareness, it's just not living in reality. And you have to realize that you are living in reality. You have to realize that your words impact people. You have to realize that the way you act might make someone else feel a certain way. Now, that could be a negative thing or a positive thing. It depends on who you are and it depends on what you're trying to achieve. But in general, not only with playing a villain character, but just in general day-to-day life, self-awareness is key. And my biggest fear is losing my self-awareness and actually becoming a dickhead. I think I've gained self-awareness over the past however long, I suppose. And I'm still coming to terms with the person I'm becoming, if that makes sense. Because there's a lot... Like, I don't know, I can tell that I'm changing. But I genuinely can't tell if I'm changing for the better. From the stuff that I've talked to people, it seems as though I am changing for the better. But I've also come to realize that I used to reminisce over my past self too much. And I had, like, I put who I was before and all these things that I've done on such a high pedestal. When in reality, I don't think it was, like, I don't think that pedestal was ever meant to be that high, if that makes sense, you know? Like, I fantasized about the person I was back then, without realizing that I was just exaggerating the things I had done, you know? And it's not an easy realization to come to. But I'm kind of at this crossroads right now, where I'm just kind of like, well, my past self was kind of dog shit. Or it wasn't as great as I thought it was. And my current self, like, I'm not satisfied with my current self. I can't put my finger on it. I've been trying to put my finger on it for the past, like, month or so. I just can't. But I'm not happy with my current self either. And I can't tell what it is. And the only sort of thing I can do now is to hope that I can at some point evaluate where I'm meant to go and who I'm meant to be. And then do my best to achieve that sort of reality, you know? Yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm done talking. Mike says, bro, I wish I could be that character, but I'm just not that guy. Well, I mean, it's not impossible for you to become that guy, if that makes sense. I feel like you just need to... I don't know. I feel like you just need to... try. To be fair, that's it. You just need to try. Self-awareness is power, says Vahimo. It's not the complete. Like, it's with regards to power itself, self-awareness is not the entire story. But I think having a good amount of self-awareness is a powerful thing to have as a person. It's low-key just a skill gap. Well, with most things in life, Mike, some people are better at them, some people are worse at them. But at the end of the day, whether it be playing video games, going outside and playing sports, or trying to act like a villain for some stupid fucking roleplay, you know? At the end of the day, they can all be achieved if you just put some time and effort into it. Be who you are, not who you want to be, says Vahimo. Now, that's a very interesting thing, because my entire life, I've lived with the mindset that... How do I put this? For my entire life, I've kind of just created my character. Like, the person I am is a character. It's an amalgamation of, like, different characters that I saw in media that I thought were cool. I took the characteristics of both people and characters that I thought was interesting, and just kind of smushed it all together. I mean, that obviously paired with the fact that my experiences in life have changed me. Like, duh, yeah. Being bullied at school has changed me to some sort of capacity, obviously, yeah, that's no shit, right? But I'm the kind of person who doesn't particularly... Like, how do I put this? I'm this kind of person who is more like mold, if that makes sense. Maybe mold is the wrong word. More like I'm very easy. I have a very okay. Let me try to rephrase this properly. I have a very easy time of molding myself into who I want to be. Like, it's really easy. Like, that's. I'm a very malleable character. It's very hard for other people to mold me into whatever they want me to be. But if I put my mind to it, I can basically... How do I put this? I can basically train myself into having certain characteristics that I, like, prefer over others. But right now, as the person that I am, I don't know who I'd like to mold myself into. Because I know that the past self, like, the person who I was before, the person who I, like, idolized so much, and who I was disappointed when I stopped, like, acting like, I've realized I was just over-idolizing that part of my life, you know? That's not to say it was a completely dog shit, like that person back then was completely dog shit with no irredeemable qualities. Of course there was a lot of things that I quite like, but he wasn't perfect. That version of me, that past version of myself was not perfect. He was never going to be perfect. There's a lot of things I could still learn from him. But that's not the full story. I don't just want to be who I was in the past again. The key is to move forwards with the knowledge, with the, you know, acquired knowledge that I had living back then, and, you know, the acquired knowledge I acquired back in the past, you know, yada yada yada, right? But moving forwards and not becoming someone different, but just becoming someone better. I'm sorry if that didn't make sense at all. Today is one of those days when my brain's a little slow for some reason. And so I'm having trouble properly formulating sentences, and I'm stuttering a little bit. I don't know if you can tell or not. You probably can. Spade says, I don't fucking know. I regularly get identity crisis, but I think for me personally, it's a bit different than for other people. Probably. I'm not saying it is the same, I'm not saying it's not the same, but it probably is slightly different. Considering the fact that you have a, you know, a mental illness that most other people don't. Considering I have 2 personality disorders, yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough, Mara. What do you want to eat? Veg and meat. I'm sorry, I forgot you guys are hungry. What did you guys want to eat? Fruit, right? Apparently Discord is rolling out a new ignore feature. Oh? Mind explaining what that's gonna do, or... If you look back on your old self and see that you've grown in whatever way, you're doing the right thing, in my opinion. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't have, like... I have faith that I'm doing the right thing, Behemoth. But... at the same time, like I said, I am at this point in my life where I'm at this crossroad where I'm like, I don't, like, completely know who I want to be. I know who I am quite well. And I know who I was. But I'm not satisfied with either. And so, I just need to identify what I'm not satisfied with. And then just develop myself from there. But obviously, you know, obviously, identifying exactly what you're dissatisfied with about yourself in this current moment is not always an easy thing. And that is something that takes a little bit of time. Spade Flame says, it's basically soft blocking. You can hide the messages in a server. They can still message you in DMs, but you won't get a notification. I see. So it's blocking, but without the other person knowing they've been blocked. Jake says, an alcoholic. And for some reason, that was really funny to Vahimo. I see, interesting. Oh, this game is so peak, man. Look at the stars and look at the way the sun sets. This game is so peak. Look at the waves as well, man. This game is so fucking peak. Almost 2 years since the first Crabcast, says Vahimo. Damn. You're making me feel old. I think, Vahimo, once I have the... like, once I have updated... like an updated Crabscast background, Vahimo, I think I'll boot it back up. Honestly, I'd be down to boot it back up, like, now. It's just that I don't have the updated overlays. And I feel like it would just be illogical to do another Crabscast with the old overlays. But that's mainly because I like new things. And if a big amount of time has passed since doing an old thing, it's better to just have something new for it, you know? It just makes more sense to me. I know that Spade wanted to make some... Oh, you eat veggies and meat and I just threw you some fruit. My bad, game. I know that Spade would quite like to make me some, or at least I think she mentioned she'd like to make me some Crabscast thingies. Like a proper background for Crabscast. Like, you know, not the shitty art style that I had, but like a proper fucking art style. But obviously I know she's quite busy with things, and it's not something that's on my mind right now. So, I'm not gonna bug her about it, you know? And the rest of these little guys can go into my science storage thing. Cool, nice. I don't really know what that's gonna be used for, but I'm sure it's better to have it in here as opposed to not have it in here. Should I make a gay flag, chat? It's so cheap, so I'll make a pride flag. I'll make it for the gay people. Oh, I can upgrade a tank booster, that's nice. Yeah, sure, I don't see why not. Extra tank. I'd quite like to do that, actually. But I don't have enough money and I don't have the things that I need to put in. I'm gonna... hold on. I'm gonna put the gay flag over here. Maybe over here? Chat, where should I... well, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm not gay. You guys are gay. You need to tell me where to put this. Oh, I can rotate it as well. That's kind of cool. But you're an ally. Am I? Over. Alliance has been weighed with the gay people. Over. Roger that, Krubs. Where am I putting this flag? Are you? Am I? Hmm? Bro, is someone gonna tell me what to put this flag or not? Like, I'm just fine, I'll just put it here. I wanted to give you guys some sort of freedom. But apparently... oh, it rotates by itself. Okay, that's fair enough. Wait. It goes in the direction that the wind's going? Look, this is where the clouds are going, right? And the flag adjusted itself to where the wind was going. Based on, you know, where the clouds are going. That's so cool, what the fuck? The attention to detail is unironically more impressive than some other AAA games I've seen. Krubs discovers physics? No, I'm just surprised that this game actually has thought of that. Because most other games of Vahima would just kind of have the flag wave around, you know, like, wherever the fuck you positioned it. But the fact, and I know that the wind changes. I know that the clouds change the direction they're going. And if you can tell, like if you look real quick and you can notice that the rain is also going in the direction of the wind. It's more so the fact, Behemoth, that the wind changes as well. Or it probably should. Like I'm going to come back to this flag and it's going to be waving in a different direction probably. It's just a nice, neat attention to detail, I'd say. Man, I can't wait to fucking play this game when I get my new PC and just fucking boost the graphics up to max. This shit is gonna be so peak, man. This shit is gonna look incredible. You guys don't eat fruit, don't you? I think you guys eat meat. What the fuck did I come here for? I came here for a reason, but I genuinely don't remember why. Why am I here? What did I want to... Oh, yes, I remember now. I wanted to grab this. What am I close to making? This is fully upgraded, apparently. Heart module requires a bunch of stuff that I don't fucking have. Power core requires a bunch of stuff that I could get. Why does this require a normal power core? I don't have a power core. Oh, power chip, I mean. I don't have a power chip. It's probably something that's gonna be given to me by the dialogue, right? Dash boots, which is also something I don't have. Because I need a dash boot module. And I need flutter plots, which I am nowhere near getting. I can upgrade the jetpack, but I need a jetpack drive. Which is also something I'm probably gonna... I need a storage cell. Mama, fuck up, bro. I need everything. A water tank. Deep brine. I can almost upgrade that, I think. And a pulse wave, which I don't particularly need, though. The extra tank is something I can get pretty soon, though, which would be nice. But apart from that, it seems like everything else requires me to wait before I can make it, which is a bit unfortunate. A dream lantern. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's kind of interesting, though. Oh, yeah, I should probably go back upstairs and check out the, resource flags that I put down. Oh, no, never mind. I did put down the resource flag. It's just that they haven't fucking done anything yet. I don't even know how they work, honestly. Love, I thought earlier Kanye had lost his mind, but it gets even worse. What else did he say? What's the new lore on the Kanye West mental breakdown? Oh boy, I do love watching one of the biggest pop artists of the last 20 years have a fucking mental breakdown and call everyone... I can't even say that. Never mind. I just saw my entire Twitch career flash before my eyes. I probably shouldn't say that. Do you have your Opera open? Nope. I do not. I think my PC would explode if I had that open. Actually, that being said, Slime Rancher is a pretty... Like, it's not that heavy of a game on my resources. Funnily enough, considering how good the game looks. You'd have to send me on Discord, Mara. Yeah, you'd have to just send me a screenshot. Hello. Goodbye. I will break you. Oh, no, I know. I've already seen this, Mara. I know, I've seen this. Or at least I saw him talking about it, Mara. I'm sorry, Ivros, but the redeems are broken for some reason. I'd have to fix it. Kanye's Twitter round. Bro, it's not even a rant purgatory. I'm pretty Ooh, there's another portal here. Ooh, that's interesting. It's not even a rant purgatory, it's just a fucking mental breakdown. Like, the guy's just fucking losing it. Either his Twitter's been just fucking hacked, or he's, like, going through, like... Or he took some sort of drugs he should not have fucking taken. And he's just in some sort of fucking manic phase. Because no fucking sane person sits there and types the stuff he was typing in the past couple of days. I need a new mouse, it's so cooked. That is crazy, Mara. That's fucking insane. What's this? Cotton plot. I don't need this. That is insane. This man has actually just fucking lost it. I miss the old Kanye. Crazy, bro. I miss the old Kanye. I've seen memes on Instagram of people using the song where it's like fucking, please, Mr. West, no more today. And it's just like screenshots of his Twitter. Like, Mr. West, go back to bed. I've seen that as well, says Jay. That's crazy. The attention span of this man, it's not even a rant. Another portal is... Yeah, I know, because the game is much more interesting than Kanye's mental breakdown. Although, that being said, that is quite interesting as well. It's quite funny. Please, Mr. West, no more today. Man, the internet is a hell of a place, isn't it? Bro thinks he's fucking R2-D2 or something. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can feed these guys. Not to mention the thing his wife pulled at the Grammys. I don't know. I only heard something very briefly about the wife thing, like Kanye West's wife. Like, apparently she went to the Grammys wearing almost nothing. That's the only information I have. But I don't keep up with the Grammys because I think it's just like a great big circle jerk for rich people. So I just never bother. Like, I don't see the point. But yeah, I don't know what happened with his wife and the Grammys. Like I said, I really don't care about what, like, rich people do. Unless it's, like, impacting the world. The Grammys, last I checked, are not impacting the world. It's just a... Like I said, it's just a circle jerk for rich people. That I kind of can't be bothered to even give my time and attention to. Two classmates of mine were trying to buy the merch today, like they were genuinely serious about it. What? What the fuck? Hold up. We might be living in the wrong timeline here, boys and girls. We might be living in the wrong timeline here. We might be fucking cooked. What? What the fuck? I just saw what you sent me, Spade. What the fuck is this? I mean, okay, alright. I don't wanna... Listen, I don't wanna be... Listen. Never mind. I love being the devil's advocate here. I love being the devil's advocate in every situation ever. But, I mean, like... I don't know. Like, the thing with, like... The thing with people, like, saying, as well in my chat as well, like, being like, oh, she definitely wanted to be there, or, like... trying to figure out whether she did or didn't want to be there. Unless she made a public statement about it and said, you know, I didn't want to be dressed like that, but he forced me to. Anything other than a public statement like that is kind of just reading in like, you're free to read in between the lines if you want to, but I feel like that's just a bit, you know, that's just a bit. Just a bit, you know, I'm just saying, you guys can think whatever you want, but it's just a bit, I don't know. JX says, I was tempted to buy as well, but no money right now. JX, please say you were joking. Wait, are we on about Krub's match, says JX? Oh, who's then? We're talking about Kanye's match. Could you actually see anything? Dude, okay, just to clarify for anyone who doesn't know, I don't know if I can show this. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna show what I wanted to show anyways. But Kanye's merch is that sign. It's just a white shirt with a black sign. You know the evil mustache man chant that you learned about in history? You know the sign he really, really liked? It's just a white shirt with the evil mustache man sign. That's the only thing on Kanye West's merch store right now. And just to clarify, JX, that's what we thought you were talking about. She turned up wearing clothes, says Infernal Purgatory, and that clothes, in quotation marks, is a fucking huge jacket, and underneath it is like very, very thin, and you can see through dress, She's practically wearing nothing underneath. Later on Saturday night, a rep for Sensori told The Hollywood Reporter that a post seeming to be a cry for help over West that was uploaded Saturday night to a verified X, formerly Twitter account, featuring the blue check knife and claiming to be Sensori is fake and does not belong to Ye's wife. Hey Krubs, how are you doing? How do you like the game? Are you playing alone or in multiplayer? If it exists, I don't know. I am playing alone right now. Hold on. Nell? Holy shit, it's Nell! It's the guy who made the Minecraft events, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I think so. That's the only other Nell that I know who's been in my chat. Hello, Nell. Hope your day is going well. Sorry, my brain is a little crazy today. I'm currently playing alone, yeah. But welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. I'm kind of just bouncing around and just talking to people. So Saturday before the Grammys, an account claiming to be his wife was crying for help, but they now claim it's not hers. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough, Spade. I feel like that adds a bit more context. And that is fair enough to make some assumptions based off of that. I have no issue, like, with that. Like, I think it's logical, that's what I'm trying to say. It's logical to make assumptions based off of that as well. Like, yeah, obviously they're assumptions, but... Yeah, I mean, I don't fucking know. It's a crazy situation overall. Yes, I was wondering if it's multiplayer. I played the first Slime Rancher a lot of years ago. Same, Nell. I really enjoyed the first Slime Rancher, which is why I'm here. Again, it kind of does seem like I'm just bouncing around talking to people. But I've been playing the game for a few hours, so yeah. Hi, J Piggy and Spade Flame. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, though. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a while since I've talked to you at all, actually. Every time I watch... What's SPN? Infernal Purgatory says, every time I watch SPN again, I'm always in disbelief at how young the brothers were and how they still had light in their eyes and fight in their bodies. What are we talking about here? Every picture I see of this woman, she just looks dead inside, not even like a human. What the hell? I don't want... Oh, it's supernatural, right? I think? SPN is supernatural, I'm pretty sure. I'm fine, thanks. I'm glad to hear that, Nell. I'm very glad to hear that. Oh yeah, it is supernatural. Well, anyways, Nell, we missed your events. And, yeah, we're glad to... Well, I'm pretty sure we're all glad to hear that you're doing well. I played the original Slime Rancher a long while ago as well. And, it still remains one of my favorite games to this day. Which is why I'm trying to do a proper, complete playthrough of the second game as well. Primarily because of how good the first game was. And it's very neat. I like it a lot. It's very chill. SPN is supernatural. Yeah, I clogged onto that, Purgatory. I clogged onto it. I just generally really like Slime Rancher. It's just a chill game. I know it's much slower than the things I usually play. But I think this sort of gameplay gives a lot of opportunity for people to talk in the chat. And me to just kind of read out their comments and, you know, chill with them. Which is always nice. What are you? What the fuck are you? Phosphor Hunter Largo. Alright, get out of here. Do they sell the slimes as big soft plushies? I presume so, Purgatory. If they don't, then I feel like they're missing out. Like, they're doing something wrong if they're not selling these little guys as like plushies or something. Personally, if I had the money, I'd probably buy as many fucking plushies of these little guys as possible. The designs of the slimes are so fucking cute as well. The music's quite good as well, yeah. Yes, yes. It's quite a good game if I do say so myself. Quite a splendid game. Like, oh, the graphics and everything, I fucking love it. It's such a fun little game. Now, I remember getting over there. I don't know if it was over there specifically. But I remember getting to a big crack. Like, yeah, it was like a crack with, like, light going up into the sky. On my original playthrough. But back when I was playing this originally, the game wasn't as developed as it is now. So I don't know if that actually will do something. I highly doubt it's like a portal or anything to somewhere else. It's not. At least Kanye fucking deleted his Twitter now. I didn't know he deleted his Twitter. That's news to me. Sounds like positive news, considering the stuff that he was saying, but... Yeah, it's still there. This is what I was thinking about. I remember getting here in my last playthrough. When I last streamed it. Nell says, yes, I'm sorry, I spent a lot of time and money for these events, and the Maze event V2 is still ready, but I lost my partner role to announce the event, because of the fact that I didn't host since a long time. And too much kids, like, under 11. Like, oh, roughly 11. And I don't really like to host events for them, and I still have the server, and still pay for the server. Wait, you still have the server? Wait, what? You still have... How come... Wait, hold on. Why do you still have the server? Like, that's kind of... And still pay for a server with 32 gigabytes of RAM! So I may already have told you, but if you would like to... if you would like your server, Minecraft, or any game or anything else, ask me, I can host it for free. That's crazy. Like, I usually... I mean, just to clarify, like, that's really kind of you. Yeah, I'd have to go and think about that, because I'm not really... Like, I don't like just... I don't know. Like, I like free stuff, don't get me wrong now. But I also, at the same time, feel quite bad. Because, you know, if I'm getting something for free, someone else is paying for it. And, like, I don't want you to waste your money or anything for something that is essentially going to end up being, like, a stupid project of mine, right? 32 gigabyte server, but I host many things, not only a Minecraft server. I got my website. Ah, okay, fair enough. So you're paying for, like, a bundle, if that makes sense? Not just the server? Because I'd be very confused and concerned if you were just paying for the Minecraft server that you're not using, you know? Still, 32 gigabytes of RAM is fucking crazy. Oh, this is where I came from. You see. Still, that's insane, man. Like, I know I've said the word insane and crazy like 50 times in the past couple of minutes, but it is genuinely kind of nuts. I waste my money, actually, because I don't need to use the 32 gigabytes I pay for, so do not hesitate if you need a server. I'd be happy to host it for you. Do not worry, it will be a pleasure for real. Okay, alright, fair enough. Imagine Dusk Till Dawn on a 32 gigabyte server. I don't think it'd be much different though, Mara. But still, that's really nice of you. And I'm genuinely, like, flattered that you would, I don't know, consider being so nice to a tiny little streamer person like me. It is genuinely a really nice sentiment. But I can think about that. Like, I mean, if you insist, I'll think about it. I don't particularly know what I would put it, like what kind of use I'd put it to, because I also have a server running, but I'll keep that in the back of my mind. I will. I'll make sure to not forget about that, is what I'm trying to say. Because if the opportunity is there, then fair enough. As long as it doesn't come to a detriment to you, of course, now. Because at the end of the day, that's also something that does matter a lot. I'm someone who absolutely hates, like, getting stuff for... Well, I like getting stuff for free, but I feel bad because, you know, I know how tough money is to come about nowadays. Especially for me. Like, it's getting hard out here. But I understand that other people probably have a similar burden to what I do. And I just feel bad getting stuff for free. But if you do truly insist, and if it is truly okay with you, then I will keep it in my mind. And I'll let you know if I come up with anything. Once again, in advance, thank you. That's a really crazy deal. And, yeah. It is very nice of you. Yes, keep it in your mind. I will. Now, I will. Hold on. This area looks new. I think I've just accidentally stumbled into somewhere I haven't been before. You come from Poland, if I remember well, right? Can I ask what you do for a living? How do you... Or if you prefer to not tell it on stream, I understand. I'm currently a university student. My parents are quite poor, and they don't have a lot of money. And I'm currently living in the UK. And the way that it works in the UK is that you get a certain amount of money when you're going to university. It's called student finance. And I get quite a lot of money from student finance because of the fact, well, it's not quite, well, it is quite a lot of money, but minus rent and compared to, well, sorry, it's a lot of money compared to what people usually get. So it is just cutting it short with regards to, like, my rent and paying for food. I've recently bought a new PC, but it basically requires that I eat less in the coming months so that I can save money. The way that the money I get basically works is that it's just rent and food pretty much. Unless I, like, either starve myself, eat less, or save up, if that makes sense. How good's the PC? It's a 3060 Ti, which is much better than what I have now. So I should be able to run just about everything quite well, and stream as well. But the main source of income, apart from student finance, Nell, is streaming. Like, I try to stream as often as possible, and I try to make good content, and I get a little bit of money from the ads. And whenever people are nice, they'll subscribe, which is nice. I'm not the type of person to sit there and ask for subscriptions. As much as I sometimes might need the money, I never want to sit there and ask people to give me money. But I don't want to do that. I feel like that's just soulless, and it's just disingenuous. I genuinely wouldn't want to be that kind of person. Can I pick this up? I can. No, I can't. Can I? Oh, cheerful statue, nice. I can just take all of this. That's cool. But yeah, the main way I make extra money is through streaming. But I do get a decent amount of money from my student finance, if that makes sense. Okay, interesting. So I may misunderstood, but you are now in the UK. Yes, I'm currently living in the UK. You are just well educated. What does that mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'd say I'm relatively smart. I don't know if I'm well educated. Well, I mean, I suppose I did go to school. Big leap for some, but, yeah. Does this place just lead to nowhere? Seems like it. I'm off, have a good stream, 07. 07 to Vihima. I'll probably be ending stream relatively soon, because I told myself I'd only be streaming for like an hour or two. So I'm probably gonna go back and then end stream. Like, go back to my house, I suppose. My Slime Rancher house, you know? You know how it is. I have to go as well. I will wake up early tomorrow. But it was a pleasure speaking with you. I may still have your Discord. If you want to play a game or else, I'd be very happy. You're all very kind. Thank you, Nell, for showing up today. It was a pleasure to see you again. I'm very glad you're doing well. Those events that you hosted will definitely stick in our minds for a very long time. That's all I'm going to say. They were very good. And we enjoyed them a lot. And we also enjoyed the kindness that you showed to us as well. I feel like like, you gave me the Twitch role, you know, in the fucking server and whatever. So I feel like the kindness I'm showing right now is just... It's like, you know, you showed me kindness, so I'm showing you kindness, if that makes sense. I hope that doesn't come across in a negative way, but I hope you know what I mean. Yee, love heart. You seem like a very chill person, Nell, and like I said, it's a pleasure to see you again. We're all very glad you're doing well. And yeah, thank you for hopping in. Very much appreciated. Just being here and chilling. As long as you want to, of course. Is quite nice. That is true. We do have a Discord as well. It's probably the easiest way of reaching out to me normally, I believe. I suppose that's one way of putting it. But yeah, like I said, it's very nice to see you again, my friend. I will, thanks. If you can invite me again, please. I don't see it anymore. Maybe I left, maybe. Here's the Discord. Exclamation mark. Discord? There you go. That's the link. We're all in there. Every single one of us. Probably. There's a lot of people in there. It's pretty chill. I'm quite happy, actually, with how the Discord is actually becoming a community, if that makes sense. It's quite nice to see that. I don't know if I ever actually thought I'd manage to make a community out of this. But it's nice to see that people are talking in the Discord and they're chilling. You know, it's kind of crazy for me to realize how much influence the community has and stuff. It's a great place to build a community. That is true. That is very true. Where the fuck am I? Oh. I'm here. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna head back to my Slime Rancher house now. You stopped at 21 plus for the ages. I feel very old. Don't worry, Nell. There's other people who are slightly old. Oh, well, no, I don't actually know how old you are, but there are people who are older than 21 in there. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Spade's 23. Purgatory is 24, I think. Chat, I've heard that if you... Chat, I've heard that if you tell women that they're younger than they actually are, they will feel complimented. Purgatory is 24, right guys? Right? I'm turning 25, I mean 26 this year? Oh boy. That's fair enough. I don't... whatever. I'm 24 since a month, so old. That's fair enough. Nell, can you, before you go, can you guess how old I am? I don't know if I've done this with you yet. I like to do this with a lot of people. It's close enough, Purgatory. It's close enough. Oh, that's not where this goes. What the fuck? What is this? It's Slime Rancher, John. You also came in at a horrible fucking time because I'm literally about to end stream. Like, right fucking now. I'm done for the day, fellas and fillettes. Hope you guys have enjoyed your time here. Put the rest of my monster in my flask. In a flask?! You're putting your monster in a flask? Maybe you told me, but I don't remember. Maybe around 20 to 22, but your voice can be 20 or 30-year-old, so it's difficult. I'm 20 now. I'm currently 20 years of age. My girlfriend, Spade, is 23. Because I like MILFs. That's right, chat. I'm that kind of guy. Anyways, I'm gonna go raid pizza. Is this single player? Yes, Lucy John. I'm pretty sure there's a mod to make this multiplayer. Keeping it cold, says Jay. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm done for today. I hope you all had a pleasant, chill stream. I'm probably gonna stream as well tomorrow, this game again, because I need to get those hours in. But anyways, thank you everyone who showed up. Hurry up and raid Pizza? Okay, bro. Jesus fucking Christ, this guy. I'm gonna go raid Pizza Place. Go check him out. He's a streamer friend. He's really cool. He's really chill. I'm gonna go back to Marvel Rivals. I might join you, Jay. Yeah, go raid Pizza. He's really cool. He's really nice. He's one of the most chill people I know. There are some very good vibes in his chat. Thanks. See you. See you too, Nell. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone in the chat. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for saying hi. Hope you have a wonderful day, night, dusk, dawn, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Take care of yourselves, and don't forget to spend time with the people you enjoy spending time with. I have been Krub01. This has been the Krub01 channel. And I'm gonna send you all off to Pizza Place now. And then I'm gonna go play some Marvel Rivals with Jay, and maybe Spade. Bye-bye, guys. Hope you had a fun stream. Shut up, Krubs. Fuck you, JX. Fuck you. Alright, see you guys.